So why did you move to North Carolina?
Man, I moved to North Carolina because I had a daughter during the pandemic, and that's where she is. And I was I was in New York before that. Remember? And right. When the pandemic hit, and I'm not doing shows and paying New York rent, I was like, let me go to the South where it's safe and economical.
Right. Right. But you say you had a daughter during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So I said that was the.
Well, because I knew I needed to leave New York, and I had Atlanta plans initially.
Why everybody moving to Atlanta? But keep going.
It's the land of milk and honey.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like Hollywood's moving there, and then like people are still saying that it's cheap even though it's not anymore. But it's still better than living in Miami as far as cost goes.
Okay. But yeah, so after you moved to New York, you went to North Carolina.
Yeah, so I'm there now. It's maybe about 2 years now.
Okay. And then you like it, womenly?
If I had to be there full time, I don't think I'd like it. But like being able to fly out, go do work, go do chaos, and then go back to the stillness that is Charlotte, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful balance.
Yeah.
And as long as I get to go out and work, and because you know how a weekend where you got to engage 500 plus people,
right,
and then you go home and then you don't want to talk for at least a day,
right. No, I get it, man.
It's North Carolina will give it to you,
right. And then you say you had a daughter, right?
Yeah.
So kwenye la ou gon ti garçon, ou gon ti fille. Differences, similarities?
I would say that the time in which I'm raising them has more to do with the differences than the sex.
Elaborate.
Like I had my son 2009.
Okay.
My daughter's 2020.
Okay.
Right? Going through the baby aisle, they're literally just inventions that never fucking existed back then. like it's shit that I'm seeing. They're like, of course, like there were self-rocking chairs,
right.
But Cocomelon exists. Nigga, that's the baby stepmother. I swear to God.
I swear to God.
It's a 3-parent household. Me, her, Cocomelon.
But Cocomelon got most of the power though.
White voodoo. I don't know what the fuck it is,
bro.
Because the way it disables children.
For real.
Yo, and it's like, since she was 6 or 7 months, you could put on Cocomelon and she'd kind of like shift to see what the fuck is going on. Once they hear that sound, like now that she's 2 and she's like a moving sensory thing,
right.
Like when she hears it, sees it, she shuts down.
All right, man.
If her hair needs to be done,
right.
Cocomelon.
Right.
Fucking if the diaper's changing and she's throwing a tantrum, Cocomelon, because that shit, it's crazy.
Right, and man, every time I see Cocomelon, man, I wish we had something like that for our community.
If I ain't supposed to see it, it's just making people watch.
Well, that's they're pas gagné. Cause let me tell you, Cocomelon, they speak English all the time.
Yeah.
So they gon ba comme ça, man, en Creole. Your daughter will be speaking Creole by now.
It would be really helpful because I know that my generation of parents, our kids are doomed when it comes to Creole.
Yeah, man.
Doomed. Eli goes to Haiti every summer. That's the only reason why he's doing okay.
Creole.
You know what? I guess if it feels right to tell it here, my son and mother were in Haiti when the president died. Nigga.
Oh, yeah?
They were in, so, you know, my family's from Saint Louis.
Okay.
But my uncle has a crib in Port-au-Prince. So whenever they land, they go to Port-au-Prince, spend the night, take that fucking terrible ride to Saint Louis.
Right.
Then they come back to Port-au-Prince, spend the night, they fly out. So they did, as usual, coming back to Port-au-Prince, they spend the night, they killed the man. You know, they shut the airport down for a week.
Oh, my God.
I think I couldn't shit for a week. It was tight, and I was terrified.
So did you speak to Eli? What was his experience over there?
At first I couldn't speak to him, and then like they found like a Wi-Fi signal, and then. But that's the thing about Haiti, like he was insulated. Like they really had no idea that there was danger outside. They're in the house, the gates are up, they're in the fortress, Gemajig, it's a pool. Right. He's living like he has him as an individual. I don't think he knew how scary shit could have been a few blocks from him.
Right.
And the whole time it's like we're hearing updated L'Union Suite news every 5 minutes.
Right.
They're not getting it.
Right, damn.
So we know more about what's going on down the street from them than they do.